Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Zelda Challenge. How's it going, Kevin?
I'm doing fantastic, Goo. How are you?
I'm great. Are you ready to debate again?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. We're going to take a topic that is based around The Legend of Zelda, and each of us is going to take a couple minutes to kind of make our case on how we think our answer applies most to the topic, if that makes sense. Up in the top right hand corner of this video, there's going to be a little poll that you can click on. It's an eye, little eye up there. You can click on that and choose who you thought made their case better. So today our topic is which Zelda game is more relaxing. It's a pretty interesting topic. I picked The Wind Waker, and what did you pick, Kevin?
I picked Ocarina of Time.
To decide who goes first this time, we are going to flip this 500 yen coin.
Oh, it's a coin. I thought it was a bill.
We'll do that for a future video, is flip a dollar bill or something. Just let it float to the ground.
God.
So I'll let you pick which side you want. The front side here is, you can't see it, but it's got some pretty flowers, and the back side just says 500.
I'll pick the flower side.
Okay. And like last time when you rolled the dice, you're just going to have to trust that I am not cheating you here.
I have complete confidence in you, Goo.
All right, so you pick the flower side. We'll call that heads. Let's see if I can get a good flip. Oh, wow, that was a great flip. And it is actually the 500 tails, so this time I win. So yeah, you should go ahead and argue first. Tell us why you think Ocarina of Time is more relaxing than The Wind Waker.
Ocarina of Time is a great game for the N64, a classic N64 title. It's my first Zelda game that I've ever played, so maybe there's a soft spot for it, but it all starts with the menu music. The menu music of Ocarina of Time is the most relaxing music in the series. You have Link riding around Hyrule Field on Epona. It's very serene, it's very calm. The music is relaxing, for lack of a better term. I think that you would agree with that, Goo, because you seem to, if I recall, you've mentioned in one of the Hyrule Compendium videos.
It's such a relaxing, calming song.
It's so soothing.
Combine that with the opening screen of Ocarina of Time, or the opening cinematics of Link just riding around Hyrule Field. Oh, see, I'm not going to interrupt your argument too much, but I'll give you a slight rebuttal in that.
Sure.
If you recall that video, I also mentioned the Wind Waker title music.
Oh, okay.
But you have a point. I'll give you that.
I would put Ocarina of Time in my N64 just to play, like just to ride around Hyrule Field, hop on Epona, ride around in circles, wait for it to turn to nighttime and just have a blast riding around and having no goal in mind. Like, keep in mind, I've already beaten the game. And aside from just the title music and being able to explore in that open field, the little side things that you could just kick back, relax, not focus on those very scary goals that exist in every Zelda game. Put those off, procrastinate, and go fishing. Just go back, relax, fish, and playing Bombchu Bowling or any of the other mini games.
I thought you made some good points. You actually made me think about how there isn't any fishing in the Wind Waker, right?
You would think that a game filled with water, there would be plenty of fishing.
Yeah.
There's just the very, very violent and stressful battleship kaboom, kaboom, I forget what it's called.
Kaboom! Kaboom! Splish!
So I'm going to tell you why I think Wind Waker is more relaxing than Ocarina of Time. Now I want to preface this by saying that I think Ocarina of Time is a better game than Wind Waker. I think the music is one of the strongest points in the Wind Waker. And it doesn't just stop at the title theme with how relaxing it is. You've got Outset Island, Windfall Island, even some of the more exciting songs are very relaxing. Like the Great Sea theme gets me pumped up, but yet it still chills me out, you could say. Dragon Roost Island, same thing. It's pretty epic song, but also it's so beautiful and almost calming. Further than just the music, I think the art style, it's just a beautiful game to look at. You know, you're talking about booting up Ocarina of Time and just to ride around and chill out. Well, you know, I could boot up Wind Waker just to look at it. Just put it on my wall, put the game on my wall. I've never done this, but I could if I wanted to. Furthermore, playing it is relaxing. It's definitely one of the easiest games in the series, and Wind Waker dungeons are still fun. They're not challenging. Like I said, I'm not trying to argue that they're better, but I think they are more relaxing. When you're playing Ocarina of Time, you gotta deal with the water temple. There's no way to relax in the water temple. There's no way to relax beneath the well fighting a dead hand. You come out of the Temple of Time as an adult and it's chaos everywhere. It's a nightmare, you know. Wind Waker, almost anywhere you go, it's beautiful, it's serene, it's just so relaxing. That's why I think Wind Waker is more relaxing than Ocarina of Time.
So I'd just like to point out some of the more frustrating things
All right.
about Wind Waker that I've experienced, which others may experience as well. Riding around on the Great Sea while, you know, calming and relaxing, there's always that possibility of running into a big octo or getting knocked over by a shark. You're in shark-infested waters. You don't know what's gonna happen. I've been bumped off the King of Red Lions plenty of times.
I've probably been knocked off by a shark once. Like half the time they show up and I feel like, what are you even doing here, man?
Just give them a boomerang and they go away.
I feel like you can just sail right by them or like dodge them. Like, it's certainly not relaxing to have to do that, but come on. The shark, big octo though, that's a pain. You know,
big octos are scary. The music changes. The octos come out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, and they start sucking you into their giant whirlpool. Aside from the Great Sea itself, the two more frustrating things for me is having to rely on your companions in the Wind Waker.
Okay.
They can get snatched away. Makar does, and if you're not careful, he'll get grabbed by one of the, I want to call them the floor masters because they're on the floor. The floor masters, and taken away from you, and you have no idea where to go. You know that you need Makar. It's stressful to have that kind of stuff happen to you in a dungeon. You
like the independence of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, you just have Navi with you who can kind of guide you along as you go. So if you're stuck, you're frustrated, you at least have a companion that's there to give you some information. You have your other lifeline. You can play Saria's song and talk to Saria as well. So
as far as the overworld goes, I will say, you know, you got the sharks, you got the big octos, but at least, you know, there's, you know, stuff will pop up. You can go, you can use the crane to get treasures. You know, sometimes you see a little island and you're like, what's over there? You know, Ocarina of Time, overworld, you know, you can hop on Epona, you know, some stall children will pop up, but it gets old, I would say, riding Epona. You know how I feel about Epona.
Unfortunately, I do.
Unfortunately. Like we mentioned in the beginning of the video, you can click up on the icon in the top right of your screen and cast your vote for who you think made a more compelling argument. If you want, leave us a comment for other discussion topics, other debate topics. We'd like them to be a little bit more beyond like what is our favorite game or dungeon, something a bit more abstract and one we have to think about. If you like this video, give a like, subscribe. As I did in the last video, I'm gonna put a video up on your face. You're not gonna get to pick, but if you could pick, like, what video would you want on your face?
Throw a Zelda Book Club video over it.
Okay.
I like the Zelda Book Club.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Kevin, nice talking to you.
Always a pleasure, Go.